Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so we're going to start this live off with 3 copper pennies that we're going to make into cowboy hats and then keychains. The first step is to anneal these, so that's what I'm going to start with. We'll grab our torch and anneal them up. Now, if anybody out there does decide to anneal pennies, you want to make sure that they are 1980 or earlier. In 82 they started making zinc based pennies, and you really don't want to put a zinc penny under a torch. You want to make sure it's copper. So just a word of caution from someone who's experienced in exploding zinc penny. Don't try it. This is propane. I use MAP gas to melt silver and use propane to anneal. MAP gas is a little too hot to anneal. It's going good. It's been a quick minute since I got to make a penny cowboy hat, and this customer ordered 3. You can get them in necklaces or keychains or just the hat. If anybody wants to check them out, tap the shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. And if you have any questions while they work, please put them in the chat. If you're enjoying the live, tap the screen a couple times. We got 166 likes so far. Not too bad. We're going to dry these off real quick. Then we're gonna go make little hats out of them. They're gonna be super cute. Let's go. All right, we gotta set up the camera over here. Get all the right angles. Shasha. We're gonna be using my 1-ton arbor press. So if anyone's curious where I get the tools to make these cowboy hats, I get them from Unminted Coin Company. My buddy Jonathan runs that. He makes some really, really cool stuff. So if anybody out there is into making stuff out of coins, that's who I get it from. So the first step here is going to be creating the kind of dome, or the part of the hat where you put your head in. So it's got a nice little guide here. This has a hardened steel washer in it, and this is 3D printed for anyone who's curious. I like to do them heads down. And then we've got a secondary guide here to help center it, and then itty bitty little ball bearing that we're gonna pop right on top. And we're going to try not to push the ball bearing through the coin. So you want to get a really nice pronounced dip in it, but you don't want to push it so hard that the ball actually pops through. So I tend to like to push it a little further than that. Let's see if we've got it all the way down on the guide here. And we're just going to apply a little bit more pressure. Hope it doesn't pop. Okay. That's much better. Okay. on to number 2. Again, if anybody wants one of these cowboy hat pennies, you can tap the shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. I'm also going to be working on a 90% silver Texas quarter ring after I finish these. I've got those available in all 50 states. If you'd like to get one, you can tap the shopping cart. It's down there too. If you have any questions, let me know. What's my favorite cartoon? I was always a big fan of Johnny Bravo. Cracked me up. Hoo-ha! Do the monkey with me. You know what I mean? He's just a silly guy. Just a simple mama's boy. It's funny. I don't know. I liked it. I also watched a lot of Ren and Stimpy growing up. You know, the kids' cartoons that shouldn't have been kids' cartoons. Alright, so sometimes you get a little bit of waviness on the brim after folding like this. So what I do is I'll set it down here and just put a little pressure on it. That'll help kind of flatten it back out. Don't want to do too much. Then you'll start pushing that dimple in. And now we've got these all nice and flat, looking good. Now we're going to fold them into hats using this tool, which is pretty cool. This is a Delrin, so it's really hard plastic. These rods in here, and the rest of it's 3D printed. I'll just line this up in here. Like so. Once you get it lined up, you don't want to move it too much. There we go. It's got this little pusher here we put on top. And give it a nice little push. Cute little penny cowboy hat. 2 more to go. Nice. Fantasia is my go-to for that. One more. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you're enjoying the live, tap the screen, hit the follow button. We're almost at 1,000 likes. Let's go. So I've thought about making penny UFOs, right? Like putting 2 of these together without the fold. But I got to work on my soldering a bit more. But yeah, there's our little cowboy hats. If you want to get one, tap the shopping cart. They're pretty cheap, comparatively to some of the other stuff I make. Check them out. TikTok's also giving out coupons right now, so tap the shopping cart, see if you got a coupon. Now these are all going to be keychains. So what we got to do next is punch a hole in them. I had a lot of trouble finding a good hole punch. I really like this one from Capri Tools, and I got this kind of stand on Etsy. Mine is not in the best shape. It's pretty much held together with one nut, but it still works really well. And it allows me to do this kind of one-handed, so I can just set that there, open it up, Let's try and get a better angle for you guys of what's going on here. So yeah, what I'll do next is take the hat, make sure I got it lined up. We want to do this at the top. Pop it in there, and to my best of my abilities, make sure that it is centered, and that's a little tricky. So I check on top and I check side to side and just kind of hold it in place with the punch without actually pushing it all the way through until I'm pretty comfortable with where it is. Usually it's a little easier when I'm not using the camera. You also want to make sure that there's enough room on the back end of the punch so that you actually get a good strong hole, and it's not really thin metal and it'll like break easily. All right, now one tricky thing about this is if I pull up on this right now, this is going to kind of mash the top or brim of this hat here. What I like to do is pop some pliers in there as a nice little buffer so the hat never hits. And there we go. We got one punched cowboy hat. Can't you punch the hole before shaping the brim? You can, but usually holes punched in metal, if you manipulate the metal any after you punch the hole, it tends to kind of warp and get ugly. So that's why I save this for last. And like, even if I waited, the dip in the hat, like the part where you put your head, would still hit this metal up here and get kind of damaged. So like, I could punch a hole in it while it's still a penny, but then you get kind of that hole warping. Trust me, I've tried to do this every possible way, and I think I've got it figured out pretty good. Any shiny 1982 pennies? Probably. I tend to stay away from 82 because that's the year they switched from copper to zinc. So you can get a mix of both. And if I anneal a zinc penny, it will explode. So I like to start with like 1981 and work my way down, because 1982 is kind of a mixed bag. There are our 3 punched cowboy hats. Now we're going to clean them up a little bit. I've tried to use drills on coins before. If while you're drilling the hole it skips at all, you're going to like scratch up your coin detail. And I really try to keep as much of the original coin detail as I can. So I don't use anything that you like plug in. It's all hand power tools. Right? Barbie, Lego, G.I. Joes, Monopoly. Your imagination is your limit with these penny cowboy hats. Also, you can just get one as a keychain. They're fun to fiddle with while you're waiting for stuff. Like, honestly, that's what I use them for. I've got one on my keys, and like when I'm in the doctor's or something, I'll just like rub on it. Kind of like a worry stone, but like it's got this whole different vibe about it. I don't know. Makes a nice keychain. Little conversation starter too. So tap the shopper card if you want to get one. Chances are you have a coupon here on TikTok you may not even know about. Is it 24 gold? No, this is a copper penny. This one's from 1980. All three of these are from 1980. That's just what I went with today. So what I'm doing right now is just knocking the fire scale off them. When I anneal the pennies or heat them up with fire, you tend to get kind of a dull surface layer of fire scale. And I'm using 4-0 superfine steel wool to just kind of rub that off. Well, thanks for watching, man. No, if this was 24 karat gold, it would be a bit more expensive. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. And if you want to, tap the shopping cart somebody else has. Take a look at my work. If you like it, get you something cool. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, if you have a question, ask away. I like questions. Makes the live more interesting. What would you like to know? Yeah, the hats are pretty cute. I like them. It's really weird. Like they'll pop off for like 2 weeks out of the year, and the rest of the year nobody gets them. But like for 2 weeks, I make a lot of these. It's usually around Christmas time. I do not know why. So in 1982, they switched from copper to zinc, so there's kind of a mix in that year. It's like, I'm not sure what the percentage is. Let's just say it's 50-50. Half of them are copper, half of them are zinc. 1981 is typically safe, but I have accidentally come across a 1981 zinc. So I like to start at 1980 just for my safety. Anything before that is going to be copper, yeah. Anything after 82 is going to be like a really thin layer of copper, and the rest of it is just zinc, which is a really gross metal with a a low melting point. And it's coated in copper, so like the copper has a higher melting point, so you can get some, like, it's dangerous. Don't do it. Yeah. Do I make anything besides cowboy hats? Yeah. Most of the time I'm making rings. Here's a whole bucket of coin rings that I've made. This is a brass one based on the first, or what was supposed to be the first coin of the United States. This is called the Fugio dollar. You can see it says Fugio in there. Continental currency, 1776. This never actually went into circulation. It was designed by Benjamin Franklin, and this is a really cool recreation of it that I make into a ring. This is a 1 ounce Memento Mori silver round. Really, really pretty. And that's pure silver. And then here is this one is a Medusa round, so it's got a bunch of snakes on it. Let's get a little closer. If I'm showing off, let's take a look. It's got this kind of Roman pattern on the top. Really pretty ring. Got anything out of coins? Yeah, this is a Morgan dollar from 1901. It's 90% silver. Dollar coin ring. Really, really like this one. This one I made for myself, so it fits real nice on my pointer finger. We got Kennedy half dollar. This is a 40% silver from 1968. If you want one of these that's 90% silver, I've got them from 64. I also have like silver proof versions from 1992 and up. This is a 90% silver George Washington commemorative half dollar from 1982. Kind of a rarer half dollar. Not a lot of people have seen that one. This is a fine silver, or fine copper, so this is pure copper Aztec round. really pretty. But yeah, I make a bunch of different coins into rings. And I make coins into cowboy hats, which are cute. If you'd like a state quarter coin ring that's 90% silver, I have them listed down here. I'm going to work on one of those next. And if you'd like a cowboy hat, keychain, necklace, or just a cowboy hat, you can tap the shopping cart down here and get you one. If you have any questions, let me know. So what I'm doing now is just hitting them with some polish. So they'll have a nice high shine. What's the best way to clean the silver ones? If they're really, really dirty, I would recommend starting with some Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. That's what I'm polishing these with right now. If it's just like everyday wear and tear or like oxidation, these polishing cloths are really good. I'll leave those right there so you can take a screenshot. Those work really, really well. Buycoinrings.com, or you can go to coinringmaker.com as well. And then just go to my store from there. So I have two different websites. I have one that's more informational. That's this one. And then I have my shop, which is buycoinrings.com. But you can also shop through TikTok by tapping the little shopping cart down here and then tapping my username. I have quite a few products listed here on TikTok now. Oof. Choking myself up. So this is coming along really nicely, getting really, really shiny. I just gotta polish up the other two. While I work on this, if you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. We got 1,500 likes on this live and not a single sale. Tap on the shopping cart if you'd like to get one. Honestly, Bobby, that's a little personal. I'd rather not talk about it. No, you're okay. Say it may not seem like it, but I'm at work right now, man. And this is my job. And the internet can be kind of a scary place, so I try to protect my anonymity as much as possible. I like to focus on the work. That's why we're really here, is to watch me make cool stuff. It's not about me. It's about the stuff. What's going on, country? How are you doing today, man? Yeah, I'm out here making penny cowboy hats. It's been a minute since I worked on some of these. Yeah, it is hot. I'm staying inside today. I agree with you on that one. It is toasty. Coming along really nicely. I'll dip it in some water and then rub the rest of that polish off of there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching me work, by the way. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. If you'd like to get something made by me, tap the shopping cart. So I got an order for 3 cowboy hat keychains and a 90% silver Texas quarter coin ring. So as soon as I finish the hats, we're going to be working on this, making it into a ring. on to the delicate stuff. For this we need keychains, jump rings, little hats, and 2 pairs of pliers. I'm going to grab a hold of one side pretty close to the end right here. I like to slip the keychain on first and then do the hat next. There we go. And we'll just bring these 2 sides together. Yeah, I've made 1 successful bell. And I didn't like the process either. And it was just a little one too. It was out of, I used 3 drummer boy quarters. And like, it was cute and all, but it was a pain. Wasn't as fun as making rings. Cowboy hats are fun though. But yeah, I tried bells and pretty much gave up on them immediately. They're stressful. Hats and hearts for sure. Heck yeah. So I got an order for cut coin bottle opener last week, and I really enjoyed working on that. I haven't cut a coin in a while. Really calm, kind of meditative process. Really enjoyed it. Might add some more cut coin options to the side so I can do that more often. It's fun. Yeah, these are pennies. From 1980, so they're all copper, little cowboy hats. And then I'm going to use the polishing cloths I recommended a little bit ago and just rub these a little bit more. Just get a really nice shine on them. Yeah, if you'd like one, you can tap the shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. These are all handmade by me. You can get them on a necklace or a keychain. Check it out. Yeah, I use a jeweler's saw. Sorry, I didn't see that comment. I use a haymaker. It's a little bit pricier than the average, just kind of name brand, or like not name brand jeweler's saw, but I really like it. It's got a really good balance to it, and it's pretty easy to change the blade too. So, I mean, if you're going to spend several hours doing something, you might as well get a nice tool to do it. So, I like the haymaker. It's probably like the 3rd jeweler's saw I went through before I found one I actually liked. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. We're almost done with these little penny hats. And then we're going to make a 90% silver Texas quarter into a ring. If you want to see that, hang out. Tap the screen, hit the follow button. No, you're good. I appreciate it, actually. Like, if you see something that I didn't answer, feel free to answer it. I feel bad when I miss a comment, but it's hard to keep up while I'm working with my hands. But yeah, super cute. Little cowboy hat, penny keychains. Lovely. I was browsing your catalog. Your logo and work is very nice. I found a few pieces I really like. Awesome, Bobby. I designed the logo myself. I'm really proud of it. My grinning George Washington logo. Yeah, I buckled down for 3 days straight designing this thing, getting it just right. I think it's got a solid vibe. Yeah, I mean, this isn't like the first business I've ever started, and in the past I would just go to like Fiverr and have someone design a logo. But for like this business, it's really personal to me because it's all done with my hands. So I thought I might as well design the logo, and I think it came out really cool. This is actually a 3D printed version of my logo. Isn't that cool? All right, let's make a coin ring. Got a 90% silver proof Texas quarter. I'm gonna double check what size I need real quick. While I do that, y'all check out some of my work. Tap the shopping cart down here. TikTok's got a bunch of coupons on my stuff right now. So tap the shopping cart, then tap my username. It'll pull up everything I have here on TikTok Shop. Go take a look. If you have any questions, let me know. Now 7. It's gonna be size 7. So I used to have 3D printers that used ABS, which does have kind of harmful chemicals, so I made sure to ventilate my workspace properly. My current 3D printer, which is this A1 Mini from Bamboo Labs, I like a lot. Uses PLA, which is made from corn and doesn't have as much off-gassing. But I do still have it pretty well ventilated in here. Yeah, 4 colors. For under, here it is, under $1,000, under $500. If you'd like to get one of those, go to my profile. I have a playlist just for that 3D printer. Make sure to order through that link. I get like $5 if you buy one from there. But yeah, it's a great printer. I really, really like it. So yeah, I've done some lives just featuring it, but today we're making rings. Here's our Texas center punch. That'll go in the matching keychain with this order. Oh, I should pin it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. There we go. If anybody wants to get one of these, I've got them in all 50 states. They're 90% silver quarters that I make into rings. They're pretty cool. Tap that shopping cart if you want one. Alright. Now we're going to clean up that inside edge right there. With our deburring tool. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're enjoying the live, tap the screen. We're on our way to 2,000 likes on this one. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, this is just like making doors. Now we got that inside edge nice and cleaned up. Grab a little bit of 4-0 steel wool and just smooth it out a little bit. Now it is nice and smooth. Let's anneal it with fire. Come on, y'all. Tap the shopping cart. Check these out. TikTok's giving out coupons. See if you have one. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Camera angle change in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they're pretty good coupons right now. Check and see if you got one. All you gotta do is tap on the shopping cart. TikTok will let you know. Just claim it, and it's all yours. Seen some pretty good ones lately. I can't believe I just left all my cowboy hat tools just sitting around. I gotta put those away. Yeah. All right. Here's our ring so far. Looking pretty cool. Now, you can learn a lot from watching somebody. That's true. We're going to take it over to the ring stretcher here. Any guesses what this thing does? If you guess stretches rings, you're right. Thanks for sharing the live, Becky. Alright, so this is going to be a size 7. We've got it at an 8.5 right now. So, we got to make it a little smaller. Starting to look like a ring. Pretty cute. Now there is a bit of raised metal on the inside right here, and that's not very comfortable. So the next step is to cut that away and remove it. Let's go. If you'd like to get one of these 90% silver state quarter coin rings, tap the shopping cart down here. Some pretty good coupons. I think you can get like 20% off. That might not be everybody. You'll have to check and see what coupons you got. But I've seen some pretty good ones, so go take a look. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. Thanks for watching. Ask away. Do I know anyone that melts coins into rings? Maybe Navarro. I don't know if you follow him. Chris Navarro, or Navarro Coin Rings. You can find him here on TikTok, but he does some silver melting. He's a bit better at it than me. Jack's Silver melts a lot of silver, but I haven't seen him make much jewelry. He just mainly focuses on pours. Maybe Thornhill. They do a lot of really interesting stuff with coin rings, or coins. He's been working on them for years, so you may want to look up Thornhill. They're really impressive. Hello from Brazil. I can't think of their full username right now. Let me see if I can look it up. No, I can't find it. But yeah, if anybody wants one of these are 90% silver proof quarters. I've got all 50 states available. Tap the shopping cart down here. There's a good chance you have a coupon. Just pick your size and state, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Tap the screen. We're almost at 2,000 likes. Let's go. Very nice. All right. So now we got that little lip all cut away. Smooth it out again with our superfine 4-0 steel wool. This stuff is super handy. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Franklin. 100 away from 2,000 likes. Tap that screen. Woo! I don't know. Hit the follow button too. Tap the shopping cart. Get you something cool. If you want to check out my whole catalog, tap the shopping cart, then my username. It'll pull up everything I have for sale here on TikTok Shop. And you can get some pretty good deals on stuff right now with coupons. Go take a look. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. This is how I make a living, so I gotta promote my stuff. Y'all go check out the shop. Just go take a look. Just go take a look. Thanks. Alright. So I get that cleaned up pretty good. A lot of that fire scale's knocked off of there. You can see some of the details now. You got the tail side details on the inside of the ring as well. And we need to get this one down to size 7. So we're about a size and a quarter off. Let's go shrink it down a bit. Over here. Not quite. Almost. On the nose, look at that, perfect. Now, I'm gonna hit this with some polish. We'll take a real good look at it before we polish it. And we're gonna get this thing super nice and shiny. Again, if you'd like to get one of these, tap the shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Get a nice dollop of polish. And just completely coat this sucker inside and out. Alright, we got a lot of the nasty off the coin and onto the rag. Go to a clean spot on the rag and get the rest of the nasty off it. Let's go. You want to make sure you get a really nice, soft microfiber cloth. Works really well. The rougher ones, not so much. Go give it a dunk in the water. Help clear off the rest of that polish it that's on there. Give it another nice polish rub down. Now it's gonna have some of my fingerprints on there, but other than that, it's looking really nice. Very nice. But the polishing ain't done yet. We got more polish. We'll grab a polishing cloth. pretty clean, guys. Not too bad. If I ever took the coin ridge off to see what it would look like. Yeah, I've had one customer ask me to sand this reeded edge off so it would match the other side. So it just looks like this. I think the reeded edge is pretty cool, honestly. So I only had one customer ask to remove it, but I just filed it off. I like happy customers, so usually I'm willing to meet them halfway. If anybody would like to get one of these, tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen right now. Do it. Tap on it. Look and get you one. Get one for your friend. Get one for your wife. Get one for your daughter. I don't know. Get one for yourself. They're pretty cool. But get one. Tap the shopping cart. See if you got a coupon. You might save some money as well. They're pretty cool. These are 90% silver state quarter coin rings. We've got all 50 states available. Just pick your size and your state. Be happy to make one for you. Yeah. Let's see here. I do have one more coin ring to make today. This is a copper Alabama. We're just gonna run right through it. Let's go. Sounded weird. TikTok gets mad at me if I don't introduce products, so tap the shopping cart if you'd like to get one of these. If you have any questions, let me know. Tap the screen. Do it. Do it now. Russia? No. Alabama. Thanks for hitting the follow button, Kathy. That's pretty cool. Right at size 8. Let's go. So yeah, for anyone who's just joined in here, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. If you'd like to check out all the cool stuff I have for sale here on TikTok, you can tap the shopping cart at the bottom of the screen and then my username. It'll pull up my little TikTok shop. Lots of cool stuff there. Go take a look. How's it going, brah? I am doing my best to stay inside today. It is crazy hot. But you know, the usual, making coins into rings. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you're enjoying the live, tap the screen, hit the follow button. You know what to do. Sounds good, man. I'm stoked. You want one too? See, I'm think I'm gonna make like a little sheath for it, but I gotta see what shape it is before I can get to work on that. Something I can put on my belt. Aww. Yeah, I can add a clip. That's what's up. Well, guys, here is our finished size 8 Alabama quarter coin ring. Really pretty. Looking good. If anybody else wants to get one, tap the shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. I'd be happy to make it for you right here on this live. Just go pick your state and size. I'm all caught up on orders today, so if you want to see your ring made right now, go buy one. Okay, we'll get a little closer. Let me get the final polish here. See on the inside here it says United States of America, $quarter. Size 8 is a little small for me, but it does fit rather nicely on my pinky. Good looking ring. Thank you very much. Yep. If anybody else wants one, tap the shopping cart down here. The good chance TikTok has a coupon. That'll save you a little bit of money when you place your order. If you've enjoyed this live, please hit the follow button so you can catch me next time I go live. I'm gonna go take a little sit down break. Can't see it. Let me see if I can get a better shot of it for you. Typically this comes through pretty well. See, I've got a weird lighting situation down here, so light gets thrown at all different angles, and when things are shiny it's really hard to, yeah, that looks good, there we go, to actually show off the detail when it's super shiny like this. Can we see that okay? Yeah. Y'all tap the shopping cart, get yourself. You've got a coupon. We've got these in all 50 states. The ones down below are 90% silver, so they make really nice rings. Just pick your state and size, and I'll be happy to get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. That's not going to be an issue at all. Yeah, that's our finished Alabama quarter coin ring. Need a Canadian one. Unfortunately, Canada is super stingy about what you can do with their coins. They don't want any kind of art or repurposing of their currency at all. So I only work on US coins. We can light it up a little better. But yeah, I've got these in all 50 states. Pick your state and ring size, and I'll get to work on it for you. Let's throw the Texas one on here too. Show it off. Well, how's it go? Yeah, pretty Texas coin ring. So pretty. 90% silver proof quarter made into a ring. Pick your state and size. I'll be happy to make one for you. Check and see if you got a coupon by tapping the shopping cart down here. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Thank you. And we also made some cowboy hat pennies today. Little keychains. And those are listed down below as well, if anybody would like to get one of those. They're pretty cute. Got them in a baggie because they're all nice and polished, and my hands are dirty, so they're pretty cute though. But yeah, state quarter coin ring, little cowboy hat keychains. Pretty good little order. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop off of here for a little bit. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit the follow button so you can catch me next time I go live. If you've got some free time, go to my profile, like my videos, leave nice comments, check out my shop. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time. Peace.